Hey guys, myself Impana, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I'm going to talk about Indian Constitution. The topics I have got is role of the Constitution Assembly, fundamental rights and its restrictions, union executive, parliament system, judicial system of India, Supreme Court of India and other courts, elections and electoral process. Module 1, role of Constitution Assembly. What was the primary responsibility of the Constitution Assembly? Option A, drafting and frame the Constitution. Option B, treating government servants equally. Option C, to conduct elections in the country. Option D, monarchy. The answer is drafting and the frame Constitution. Option A. The date of the commencement of the Indian Constitution is option A 28th November 1949, option B 26th March 1945, option C 26th Jan 1947, option D 26th Jan 1950. The answer is 26th Jan 1950, option D. Who was the first chairman of Constitution Assembly of India? Option A, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Option B, Dr. Sachidanand Sin. Option C, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Option D, Abdul Kalam Azad. Answer is Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. Option B. The Constitution Assembly aimed to establish a constitution that would uphold the values of option A equal, unequal, freedom, option B equality, freedom, monarchy, option C equality, freedom, justice, option D freedom, justice, anarchy. Answer equality, freedom, justice, option C. How long did the Constitution Assembly take to do the Indian Constitution? Option A 1 year, option B 2 years, option C 3 years, option D 4 years. The answer is 3 years, option C. Module 2, Fundamental Rights and its Restrictions. Fundamental rights are protected by the option A civil courts, option B criminal courts, option C Supreme Court, option D none of the above. The answer is Supreme Court, option C. Part 3 of the Constitution categories of fundamental rights are option A 5, option B 7, option C 6, option D 8. Answer is 6, option C. The Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to option A both citizen and non-citizens, option B citizens only, option C foreigners only, option D none of these. Answer is both citizens and non-citizens, option A. The Constitution implicitly allow for the imposition of dash restrictions. Option A non reasonable, option B square, option C reasonable. Answer is reasonable, option C. Fundamental rights are civil rights, B criminal rights, C basic rights, D unequal rights. Answer is basic rights, C, option C. Module 3, Union Execution Parliamentary System. How many houses are there in Parliament? Option A 5, option B 2, option C 3, option D 4. Answer is 2, option B. Which is the powerful house of parliament? Option A Rajya Sabha, option B President, option C Lok Sabha, option D Prime Minister. Answer is Lok Sabha, option C. Is the president an integral part of parliament? Option A yes, option B no, option C to some extent yes, option D none of the above. Answer is yes, option A. What is the maximum strength of Lok Sabha? Option A 550, option B 425, option C 545, option D 560. Answer is 550, option A. What kind of elections takes place to Rajya Sabha? Option A direct elections, option B midterm elections, option C indirect elections, option D by elections. The answer is indirect elections. Option C. Module 4, Judicial System of India, Supreme Court of India and other courts. Who appoints the judges of the Supreme Court? Option A Cabinet, option B President of his own, option C President appoints the judges after consulting the chief guest of India, Option D, President by consulting Prime Minister. The answer is President appoints the judge after consulting the chief guest of India. Option C, what is the retirement age of the chief guest and judge of the Supreme Court? Option A, 62 years. Option B, 60 years. Option C, 65 years. Option D, 58 years. The answer is 65 years. Option C. On what grounds the judges are removed? Option A, failed to give effective judgment. Option B, proved misbehavior, incapacity. Option C, absconding from duty. Option D, none of this. The answer is proved misbehavior, incapacity. Option B. Name the article empowering the Supreme Court to issue rights for enforcement of fundamental rights. Option A, under Article 32. Option B, under Article 33. Option C, under Article 35. Option D, under Article 40. The answer is under Article 32. Option A. Who is the present chief guest of the Supreme Court? Option A, Dr. Sanjay Kumar. Option B, Dr. Kishan. Option C, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud. Option D, none of these. The answer is Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud. Option C. Module 5, Election and Electoral Process. An election commissioner of India can be removed by option A, impeachment. Option B, Lok Sabha. Option C, President. Option D, the Prime Minister. The answer is President. Option C. According to the Election Commission of India, in order to be recognized as national party, a political party must be present in option A, at least two states. Option B, at least three states. Option C, at least one state. Option D, at least four states. The answer is at least four states. Option D. Who among the following was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? Option A, KVK Sundaram. Option B, Sukumar Sen. Option C, M. Patanjali Shastri. Option D, SP Sen Verma. Answer is Sukumar Sen. Option B. What is not one of the main duties of the Election Commission of India? Option A, control and conduct elections. Option B, supervise elections. Option C, direct elections. Option D, conduct local elections. Answer is conduct local elections. Option D. Who is the present election commissioner of India? Option A, Sri Pandey. Option B, Sukumar Sin. Option C, R.K. Trivedi. Option D, Nagendra Singh. Answer is Sri Pandya. Option A. Thank you.